All right, hello and good morning. Welcome to Guitar Lesson. How to get your endurance up on your fingers and just how to read tablature. We're going to cover a couple of things, how to tune your guitar. Very excited. So we want to make sure that the audio is working properly and everything should be good to go. Up on your fingers and just how to read tablature. We're going to cover a couple of things, how to tune your guitar. Okay. Very excited. So we want to make sure that the audio is working properly and everything should be good to go. All right, guys. So let's get into it. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to read tablature. So we're going to start with that. We're going to get that going. And then we're going to go over some of the tuning mechanisms that I use. So let's check out the tab video real quick. Hello and welcome. Today we're going to learn how to read tablature for beginners. This is a representation. The guitar is laying down. Pretend it's laying on your lap. This is how the tablature is going to look. So the graphic is going to be right up here. I'm going to follow along. So this is E notes for the strings, or you can count it as 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the first string, second string, third string, fourth string, fifth string, and sixth string. Okay, so now that you know how it's represented on the graphic, so the first string represented by the green, so that's your first string, okay? Now, your sixth string, or your E string, top, is that one right there, okay? So when you're looking at the tablature, this is exactly the representation right here. When you see a 0 on the E string at the top, it means that it gets an open note. So the 0 means it's an open note. All right, so I want to show you the video, and I'm not sure if the audio is coming through, but let me double check that again. Hopefully it's going through, but I might have to redo it here. So give me 1 second. All right, here we go. Or not. All right. All right, let's see. For some reason it's not playing, so let's find out why. So I'm not sure. Yeah, for some reason the video has cut out, so I'm gonna have to unplug it. Hopefully it'll come back on. So disconnected that part. So even though I try to prepare. Okay. So let's see. Hopefully it comes back online, and then I can show you that video. So one of the things that I'm having an issue with is the actual audio recorder device. It's leaning on the side, so I'm trying to make sure I adjust that here. So all right, let's see if we can troubleshoot this. It's interesting. As soon as we get started, it starts acting up. All right, let's try it again. Nope, for some reason it's not coming up. So let's try to add it again. Hopefully it'll work.
and some
Hello and
media
welcome.
things.
Today
There
we're gonna learn how to read tablature for
I don't know why
beginners.
it
This
jumped
is
out,
a
but
representation. The guitar is laying down. Pretend it's laying on your lap. This is how the tablature is gonna look. So the graphic is gonna be right up here. I'm gonna follow along. So as you can see, this is E, A, D, G, B, E. Those are the notes for the strings, or you can count it as 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the first string, second string, third string, fourth string, fifth string, and sixth string. Okay, so now that you know how it's represented on the graphic, so the first string represented by the green, so that's your first string, okay? Now, your sixth string, or your E string, top, is that one right there, okay? So when you're looking at the tablature, this is exactly the representation right here. When you see a 0 on the E string at the top, it means that it gets an open note. So the 0 means it's an open note. Okay. Now when you see the 0 on the 6th string or the bottom, that means it's an open note. Now following along the graphic, when you see a 1, a 1 represents the first fret. You see on the graphic, a 1 means, okay, so that's 1. Now, when you see 1, 2, 3, 4, and it's on the E and towards the bottom as you're seeing on the graphic, it means that you're going to play 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so when the numbers are on the top, the E string, that's the higher string represented by the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, that means that it's the first, second, third, and fourth fret. This is the fingering for it. One more time. Okay, now as a bonus, you can go back and look at this as many times as you need. Hopefully it'll help you, but as a bonus, when you see the numbers together and they go, as you see on the graphic up there, 0, 2, 2, that means that we have an open string, we have a 2 and 2, so you have a chord. So you can hold it like this if you want, or like this. It depends on how comfortable you are. So then that will be the chord of E. So 0, 2, 2, 0, 2, 2, 0, 2, 2 together on the same row, E, A, D. That's the chord major, E major. So that's it. I hope you found it useful. Take a look at it as many times as you need. Comment. Let me know if you got any questions. So this is the Ovation acoustic guitar. Thank you for watching.
Okay, so there's a video on how to read tablature, and I wanted to show that first. Sorry about the little interruption there. Not sure why I did that, but so now you know how to read the tablature. Pretty simple, and you can go back and we'll go over that again too. But the next thing I want to show you is how to tune the guitar, and we got a couple of different ways of doing it. And let's show you yesterday I showed you the chord. Today I want to show you the X guitar, which is made for pedals. So let's see.
Hello and welcome. Today I will demonstrate for you how to use the X Guitar X9 guitar tuner. Now it's a very easy function. I usually have this with my pedal board, but I took it off so I can show you exactly how it works. And I have it connected via power source right here. Okay. Just to demonstrate for you that it's on right there, and then we're going to connect it. So how do we connect it? See, we've got the arrow right there. We're going to connect your guitar right into here. Okay, then you're going to start tuning. So we want to tune the guitar to E. So I'm going to demonstrate and set up the second angle for you right now. These markings up here is for the flat and then the sharp. So we want to get it right in the middle, and then you'll see that it's going to light up. Okay, so let's tune this to E. So you see how the red is significant to where you want to go. So you want to start tuning it up, and see how it starts to change. So we want E. So that's that's E flat represented by the flat there, but we want E. You keep going up, and there's E right there. So you see the green light right in the middle. That's E. So that means it's tuned and you're ready to go. Now to find your other note, you want to go to 5th fret right there. So that's an A, and you can see it's represented A. So let's tune the next string, which is supposed to be A. So it's not. Let's bring it up. And you got to keep tuning. You're gonna keep turning it. Okay. See, as it goes up. Now it's green. That means you're tuned to A. So now we're good. That's E. That's A, and then you just keep doing that until your whole guitar is tuned. It's really that simple. It's that easy. There it is. X Guitar X9. Hope you found this useful. See you on the next one. Bye.
Okay, guys, so there's the little pedal tuner that I have, but we also have some other tuners too. So, by the way, thanks Rebecca for coming in. So let's check out the other tuners that I have here. All right, so besides the pedal tuner, we also have these clip-on tuners. And the way these work is that you clip them on, and they are going to be able to help you get your guitar tuned. So you turn that on, you can see it's got the little meter on there. Not sure if it'll pick up the sound from the guitar, so it's not picking it up. So let's put it on the guitar itself, and then we're going to turn it around so you can see it. So as I strum the string, what I like about this tuner is the fact that like it has that green that tells you the guitar's in tune. So I really like that part. Now we know the guitar's in tune because we tuned it before we started the stream. So okay, and then so that one's not completely on. So let me see where I'm at with this one. So I like that visual aspect of it. I also have a different one here. This one's called a Snark tuner. The battery is dead, so they use the same battery, but I can demonstrate for you how that works. So they use these CR2023 batteries. Okay. Very simple to take. So we're going to shut it off, and then we're going to take the battery out. If I can get it to come out. Okay, so there's the battery for it. I'm just going to get that one out. Okay, so there it is. That's the battery. I'll put this down, and then we're going to change the batteries. It should be the same battery in here on the Snark, and I'll show you how that one works. Okay, so there's the battery for the Snark right there. And we just pop that out. And we're just swapping the battery. I'm gonna put it in there. I'm gonna push it in, and then you can see that it's already giving me a signal. So you can turn it off, and you can turn it on by holding it. Okay, and it's right there. So let's clip that on, and let's show you how to use that too. Same method. Okay, so when I strum the string, okay, it's a visual representation of the E. Then go to the next string, and we know it's on because you could tell it's right in the middle. It's lit up. Oh, that one might be a little bit off. All right, so you want to make sure you get that green. If you go over, it's not, you don't want to go over. So right there. That one needs a little bit of tuning. Right there. All right, so everything should be a little bit over. Okay, so now we are in tune. So you see the different ways of tuning. So you saw yesterday I showed you the Korg tuner, and then today I showed you the pedal tuner, which you saw earlier, and then now demonstrated the little snark and then this tuner. So number one, before you even start playing or doing anything, is you want to make sure that your guitar is in tune. And we're going to go into the first part of this lesson, which is to do some exercises, right? So right now I'm going to show you the first exercise, which is pretty simple. You're going to go first fret, first finger, second fret, second finger, third fret, third finger, and then finally fourth fret. Okay, very simple. And if you saw how to read the tablature, we also have a repertoire. Look at that right now. And it's not there. All right, so let me, oh, there it is. Okay, so there's a tab right there. So this exercise is pretty simple. And as you can see on the top of the graphic, this is alternative picking. So what that means is that with your pick, you're going to go downstroke, upstroke, okay? So here we go. To represent it there, let me show you so you can see my picking hand. Very simple, up, down, up, down. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can hear the difference in that, right? But you can also play it a different way. So when you're first starting out, you might not be comfortable doing the up and down, the alternative picking as they call it. So you may want to do just a regular downstroke. Okay, so for that, we have it's covering my face, but that's all right. Here, we just have straight down stroke, down, 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 down. Okay. Alternatively, you can bring that down and just keep practicing on the other strings so you can get the feel for those strings. Okay, so there is just straight down picking on that. All right. Let's go back to this other tablature here. Close that one, and then the alternative picking, so you can hear. And then we're gonna play that pattern all the way down. So we're gonna use alternative picking. So as you can see on the graphic, that's exactly what I did all the way down. All right. So, or if you're not comfortable playing all the strings, you can just play it on the top string and just get used to moving that pattern all the way down on the top string. So there you go. You can keep doing that on all the strings until you get the feeling for how each string feels on your finger. All right, so the other thing we talked about yesterday was having a metronome or having something playing so you can get used to the timing. So that's also very important. So along with the alternate picking and the 1, 2, 3, 4 exercise, we can have something playing along. So I actually got a drum track here that we're gonna pull up and we're gonna play to it. Okay, very simple. It's 120 BPM. We're gonna set that up and I'll show you what that's like. Okay, so 120 BPM, and let's we're gonna play that exercise to it, right? So let's see. Hopefully it'll go, but I can't hear it. Oh, I didn't count on that. All right, so we might not be able to do that because if it's not playing through. All right, so it for some reason it's not coming through, and so I can't demonstrate that for you. But it would be a 120 BPM, and I don't have it. So the next thing I can do is actually play it through my phone. So let's just do that. Oh man. The funs of being on a live stream, it wasn't expecting that. So you can hear it on your end, but on my end, I can't hear it because I'm monitoring through the little Zoom recorder. So that's the deal. But we can play it through here. So let's bring it up here. By the way, thanks to anybody who's checking this out right now. I really appreciate it. If you are on the chat, say what's up. So far, I don't see anybody here. So. All right, so let's get the drums going on here. Okay, we're gonna go. So I got the same drums on here, and we can just play that. So let's see where we're at. Here we go. All right, so let's play through that right now. All right, so there it is. That's the full song. It's close to 5 minutes, right? So simply for exercise, and you can get that on the channel too. This is created just as a backing track, and I was changing it a little bit. I was just adding 4 more ones, as you can see on the graphic. The one, I was just doing 4 of those, and then. Now, all strictly for exercising. Yeah, it's not awesome. It's not like a song, but that'll really get your fingers rolling. So I like doing that kind of exercise. And now you're seeing it right here. So you can go back in the graphic. If you don't know how to read this right here, go back to the beginning of the video and look at the intro, because I demonstrate how to read that in a very simple manner. So hopefully that'll work out and you can get something out of it. Another way you can also practice is to go, instead of doing on the one string, you can bring that 1, 2, 3, 4 down. So you can go. Now that's a little bit more complex for those of you who never done that before. It's a little bit more complex because now you're skipping, you're going down the strings and you're trying to use that alternative picking when you're playing it. So you're trying to go, down, up, but then you're doing it in different strings. So. See, I'm messing it up right there. So let's start again. Every time I mess up, start again. One thing to note, try to make sure that you're sounding out every single note. The pinky is usually the weaker of the finger. So when you get down to the bottom, it's always make sure that you're strumming. So I was having a little problem struggling there. But just if you practice and you build up that muscle and you get familiar with that feeling and how to hit those notes, you're going to get better at it. So let's try it one more time. Nope. So you get down to that part and then it's like, yep, let's try it again. Now I know this is not amazing or anything like that. It might feel boring, but if you're starting out, this is the first thing that you want to do. So let's try it again. All right, so I did struggle a little bit. So that to get that, it's very hard to keep that same motion, but the more and more you do it, the better you're going to get at it. Now, if you want to get even a little bit more complicated, you can go in reverse. It's a little bit more different, and it's a little bit more complex. So we're going to start with the bottom string this time. So we're gonna do nope. So yeah, a lot harder to do, but hey, you know, the more and more you practice, the better and better you're gonna get. All right, so let's finish up the lesson with that, and then we're just gonna have like a little free jam. So I'm gonna play that backing track again, and then see if we can come up with some cool riffs with that going. So let's get that rolling here. Let me go back. thanks so much. That was fun. So just jamming to the actual track. Oh, let me turn that off. So that's something else. All right, so there you go. Hopefully you can hear the drums back there, but that was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. All right, thank you for coming in. For those who were able to check out the lesson, and if you're checking out this lesson again in the past time and you got some questions, feel free to ask. Go check out the other videos. I appreciate it, and we'll be back soon with yet another lesson. All right. This is Artem Morbid, aka Frank, signing off.